to be a red letter day for me.
Perfect.
I'm going to have some fun.
Yes.
First, I'd like to thank Rod for my mentor, for being my mentor. If you please stand up.
Okay. There.
Over last 1 year, whenever I needed any help, any suggestion, I was there. You think I was funny becoming the champion of humorous speech? I think he's funny. So if two of us walk together, you might think that these two clowns are walking by.
Thank you much.
Thank you, Clown, for becoming my mentee. I had a very good conversation with you. Thank you. Today I will discuss some of the things that I discussed in the past and tell you how practicing this can make a difference in our life. One day, I was driving home around 5:30 and I was listening to radio talk show. And one guy called, I don't know where he called from. He was very upset. He has 5 kids, so they have 7 family members. And he told that keeping all the criteria remains same between 2006 and 2007, his family expenses per month went up by $700. He was very frustrated, and the time I'm talking about was in March of this year. So it is right before when the oil prices started to spike. So think about this guy, what would happen to him when the price went up to almost $4 and change. And if he was in California, I don't know where he called from, he was probably doomed. But unfortunately, this is the case for everybody, or most of us, for average American. You agree with me, James? You agree with them? That may not be the case for Sharon. She flies to Las Vegas every day, or almost every week. She doesn't have any kids, so she doesn't worry about tuition fee or anything like that. But unfortunately, most of us fall into that category. My second speech, I talked about personal finance, or how to save money. Ever since I gave that speech, price for everything went up. Gas price went up, commodity price went up, logistic price went up, price for regular produce went up. I go to the superstore, apple price tripled, banana price almost tripled, milk price in last 2 years almost double or if not more. So what can we do? NASDAQ, Dow Jones Industrial, they are crashing. People are walking away from their house. Government is borrowing money from our social security. Yesterday, Dow Jones lost 450 points. That in one single day wiped out $700 billion from investors' pocket. $700 billion, and this is not the end. USA is still not out of the woods. Can you imagine? This is the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression in 30s. So we are having a very difficult time. At least at this moment, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But what can we do? Can we do something? Some of the cases we may not change. Some of the things, it's just beyond our parameters. We cannot control everything, but certainly we can control something that can make a change in our life. Suppose, I'll give you one example. Before that, I will tell, yes, we cannot change everything, but what we can change our practice, the way we spend money. And in my opinion, as I said in the title, that cash is always important, more important than credit. If you drive around in your neighborhood, you will see some of the gas stations, they are gas price is 5 to 10 cents cheaper than the other one, but you will see at the very small parenthesis, they said cash only. Speaking of credit card, I will give you a small example. And this was fact. I checked out their video just a few days ago. One couple, husband and wife, they had 9 credit card and debit card between them. And they are very frustrated, fed up with their credit card bills. So they decided to pay off all their bills and kept only one credit card. And that credit card they put in a food container and keep it in the freezer. And they promise that next 1 month, they will not touch it. And they will only buy things that if they have money in their pocket. Otherwise, they will not buy. So think what happened to them. In 1 month, they saved about 25% of their earning. And that is $1,800, my friend. $1,800. So the same couple who did not have money, is struggling to pay off their bill, came up with $1,800 per month, which is $20,000 per year. That's a lot of money. And this is nothing. They did not do it. They just changed their habit. The way they said, the way they spend money, they just tweaked a little bit, and they came up with this kind of savings. So this is very important. There are plenty of websites where you can get really good deal, as I mentioned before. And they will, if you buy something, they will compare the price, they will compare the quality, they will give you customer feedback. So that way you know which product to buy and from where. Here's the interesting twist. There's a website called Craigslist.com. One guy put his LCD, 52-inch LCD TV for anyone to grab. The reason, and it's free, the reason, he doesn't want his wife, ex-wife, to get it during their divorce settlement. And that was done just like this, within a minute. So there are places you can get really good deal. It just matters how you look, where you look, and how much time you spend to get a good deal. Last thing I like to tell is that if you have $100 in your pocket or in your savings, put $10 in your pocket. That's only for yourself. You pay yourself first. That is your money, not your wife, not your spouse, not your kid, not your parents. That is your money. You work for it, and that if you can put more, that's even better. So that $10. Last, I like to tell that teach your children the importance of saving money. I was reading one of the article back to the school feature, and one family said she had 3 kids and she couldn't buy any backpack for them because the backpack cost usually $50. So for three kids, $150. I said, why you have to buy even $50 backpack? Then there are even name brand backpack you can buy from like Marshalls or Ross for $12, $15. Because I have kids, so I look around. Why you have to pay $50 for a backpack? So we have to change the mentality. Are you all ready to save some money?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes? That's all we like to hear.
We really like mine.
Thank you.
Can Murray please time it for 1 minute to complete the evaluations? Thank you.